Welcome to episode 188 of the Radio Control Show, sponsored by AMainHobbies.com, your one-stop RC hobby store. Traxxas announced the details of a new addition to its short course lineup earlier this week, and the latest Slash is also the loudest. Fitted with the powerful TRX 3.3 engine that's equipped with the Easy Start system, the all-new Nitro Slash takes the realistic Torque Series off-road racing experience to another level. Let's go out to Southern California, where Aaron Waldron got an exclusive opportunity to burn some fuel through the new truck.
Hey everybody, it's Aaron Waldron with RC Car Action Magazine, and we're out here today driving the newest and loudest Traxxas Slash, the two-wheel drive Nitro Slash. There's no battery, speed control, and electric motor in here. It's got Traxxas 3.3 Nitro power. This is the same engine that Traxxas uses in the T-Max and Revo trucks, but this thing weighs less than 5 pounds, so it's quite fast. Traxxas claims this thing will hit 60 miles an hour. You can see on the front of this truck, there's a lot here that's shared with the electric Slash, although the front shock tower is actually exclusive only to this Nitro truck. It's got the traditional BF Goodrich mud terrain TA tires up here in the front, although the rear tires are Traxxas softer S1 compound. The sealed receiver box in the center here helps keep the receiver protected from water or dirt and dust. And the center mounted fuel tank is a little bit larger than a normal 10 scale truck for a little bit extra runtime and also to feed this thirsty engine. You know, one of the most exciting parts of the Pro 2 class in the Traxxas Torque series is the roar of the big V8 engines. And with the snarl of the Traxxas 3.3 and the brand new Traxxas Nitro Slash, it sounds just like it. For more information on this truck, check out the full review in the February issue of RC Car Action Magazine. I'm Aaron Waldron, and thanks for watching. Hope you had as much fun as we did.
Sometimes the simplest of ideas turn out to be amazingly successful. This new airborne robot is being developed using quadcopters combined with a lightweight rolling frame. The implications are promising for both the hobby industry and a new generation of UAVs.
The robot is composed of a cylindrical cage connected to a quad rotor through 2 revolute joints. Thus, the cage can roll freely with respect to the quad rotor body. During terrestrial locomotion, the robot only needs to overcome rolling resistance. Therefore, it is much more energy efficient compared to an aerial-only quad rotor. This greatly extends the system's operation time and range. On the other hand, the robot's aerial locomotion capabilities make negotiating obstacles extremely easy. The robot simply flies over them.
Even the most basic ready-to-runs offer plenty of adjustment options, and you can use them to fine-tune your car for any track or running conditions. Using setup tools like ride height and camber gauges can help out, but there's a right and a wrong way to measure your car's current configuration. Here's Eric Reichart with a quick tip to help ensure consistent performance.
When checking adjustments such as camber, ride height, and tow, it's important to make sure that your truck is set up just like it would be when it's running on the track. That means that you need to have the battery strapped in, the body clipped on, and the transponder should be mounted in the vehicle unless you're running a personal. If you're setting up a nitro vehicle, you should also fill the tank half full of fuel. The goal is to get it as close to the real running weight as possible before you check your settings. You'll need to set the vehicle on a flat and level surface to start, then drop the vehicle from 8 to 10 inches up a couple times. Again, you want to measure the vehicle as it would be sitting on a racetrack, so it helps to simulate jump landings. To show why this is important, look at the difference when the vehicle is set down softly on the table. You can plainly see the difference in the ride height and camber angle versus when the vehicle was dropped. When checking camber, pick up and drop the end you want to check a few times before measuring. Then, with your camber gauge set to the angle you want, hold it up to the wheel and compare the angles and adjust accordingly. Simulating the way the vehicle sits on the track will set the suspension properly for better accuracy. For more expert advice on kit building, suspension setup, maintenance, and more, check out the Radio Control Power Tuning Book available on the web at airagestore.com.
For this week's question of the week, Randy Miller of Flemington, New Jersey writes, "Recently my Zenoah G38 gasoline engine started to act up. Where it had been very easy to start and always had a smooth transition, it has started to become more difficult to work with. A friend suggested I clean or replace the internal carburetor screen. I have never done this before. Is it hard to do?" Let's go to Jerry Yarish for the answer.
Hey Randy, that's really a good question. The gasoline engines that we use in our hobbies today are very user-friendly. Should you have an airplane engine that all of a sudden, after running a whole season or a half a season with no problem at all, start to act up, the number one place you want to check is the internal screen on the inside of the carburetor. Most of the gasoline engines that we have are equipped with Walbra carburetors. And with your question, place to get all of the replacement parts for your carburetor is from Horizon Hobby. You can go there and order a replacement kit. If you want to do it yourself, you can go to a local small engine repair shop and ask for a rebuild kit. The most important part that you want is the small round screen. You want to remove the plate that has the single center screw. Take the cover off and then slowly and easily remove the gasket. Pops right out, and we can see right here that there is a bunch of residue. Go around it, clean it out with a Q-tip, make sure there's nothing else in there at all, no debris, no dust. Take the new replacement screen, put it in place, slowly push it in, put your gasket back into place, put the cover back in place, give it a little snug, and tighten the center screw to hold the plate. And another good thing to do in the first place is to make sure that your gasoline that you're using is well filtered. You want to put a filter in the fuel line on your airplane, have a filter inside the clunk area of your gasoline container. So keeping the gas clean is going to keep the inside of your engine clean. So there you go. Have a good time.
The IFMAR World Championships for 1/8 scale nitro buggy are going on right now in Buenos Aires, Argentina, with hundreds of the fastest off-road racers on the globe competing for the most coveted title in radio control. We've got the hottest news coming straight from the track, from race reports and driver interviews to information on new cars and equipment spied in the pit area. The finals on Saturday will crown the next world champion, but you can check out a week's worth of race coverage on our homepage at rccaraction.com.
The entire AirAge store is on sale from now until December 25th. Save 30% on hundreds of must-haves that you'll find only at airagestore.com. And don't forget, if you're at a loss for what to get the RCer in your life, airagestore.com gift cards are the perfect way to give them exactly what they're hoping for. These gift cards never expire, so they can be used towards an immediate purchase, or recipients can wait for that big airagestore.com store-wide sale.
Head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the January issues of Radio Control Car Action and Model Airplane News, or get it now on airagestore.com, iTunes, or barnesandnoble.com. Thanks again for joining us on the Radio Control Show, and we'll see you next time.